Hello ladies and gents, I am the Rev. We're back with more of Encased. And when last left off, we have finally placed all of our beacons, and now we are just gonna head on home. Back to the emulator, talk to the doctor. But that's gonna take a bit to get there. There's the necroids we killed last time. So hold on, and when we come back, we'll be in the office of the administrator. Alrighty, folks, let's talk to her.
Russo looks up from her screen for a moment.
The chain of beacons is functioning as expected. Go down to the emulator and block the radiation around the third beacon. We need that location for the camp.
So I already did this once, and you basically got to go to the main console and set shit off. Here we are again. And it doesn't really show that much, but guess we're just gonna have a talk with it again.
You are once again enveloped in white light, shimmering dense and sparkling like snow. But the Maelstrom itself feels different now. The rotation is fast, jagged, and furious. You can barely maintain your grip. It's also difficult to control it. The connection is weak, and all you manage to do is to reduce the harmful psi radiation to a minimum in the place where Russo planned to camp. Your interaction with the Maelstrom ends at that. The thin line of control slips out of your hands, cutting off the connection. The white space around shrinks rapidly into a dense, gleaming point and disappears. You are thrown out of the session. Lying on a warm metal floor, you slowly regain consciousness.
Road to Concord. Interesting. Let's get out of this harmful field. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's go grab why it separates my backup every time is beyond me.
Yoko stops cleaning her rifle and waves cheerfully at you.
Senpai!
Robo-Girl slings her rifle over her shoulder.
Moving on to the final stage of the exploration mission, Senpai. Let's begin our scientific mission, Senpai.
Okay. Said we received a message from her. Here we go. A friend of mine wrote that the way to Concord is open. We're almost there. Only the last step remains. You are the one to take it. Okay. Go to Concord. Now the Maelstrom. Okay. Now that the Maelstrom beacons are installed and working, you have to go to Concord Station to make contact with the Maelstrom and bring the emulator project back to a logical conclusion. So take it we're going there. Alright folks, hold on. When we make it there, I will be back. If anything happens in the meantime, of course, we'll cut to that first. It's going to take a bit to get down there.
Junktown will
Still
be packed tight.
considering my request.
Here we are. Going inside? No. That is a body, just can't do anything with it. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna see if this guy's on. Nope, he's not on alert. Those must be our people. Gotta do a little searching first. Oh, bunch of dead bodies. Alright. Meadow Hatchet. That's quite the name. A large, middle-aged woman in a protective suit is moving a scanner over the decayed bodies of some employees. Having finished, she slams the lid of the coffin, moves on to the next corpse lying in the box, arm outstretched along the body. You gazed into the distorted gray face with no eyes or cheeks, and then looked down at the glasses sticking out of the pocket and badge fitted the yellow Sydney Maynard. What's up this way? There's a camp at the very top. But the whole point here is for us to go in here. Really? You yell greetings at me? What's up? Some pale silver on the side of the road is calling to you. My colleague and I were asked to meet you. People from the church and Phalanx want to talk to you. Surely they've... Ooh, direction of the nearest truck. The sign goes even paler. Ugh. Alrighty, folks. So, did a little looking and checking out of this map. And to the right up here, it's all bonfires, stuff to sleep. And then these are all the people that we're going to want to go talk to, because we're probably going to need help in there.
Good day.
I did some scouting, and if you are solid and stealth like I am, you can make it through. But I can't stealth in my armor, and some of the stuff's pretty wicked. So let's see.
To gain power are somewhat
Audrey, she's the one from the pit area, picnic.
Audrey Melville looks disdainfully at you.
I know everything about all those things you did behind my back. I never thought you'd be insolent enough to even approach me. What'd you expect, a warm welcome? You won't get it.
Okay. She didn't like us. Alright, there's the head muckety muck.
We will be able to obtain new scientific data.
Henrietta, wearing a white wing field service dress, greets you with a mock military salute.
I report. Everything's functioning. There are certain problems, but overall, everything works as expected.
She looks at the ruins in the distance.
All of this infrastructure still looks awesome. I hope one day we can build something just as impressive.
The white produces her Kairos.
Now this is the right question. Do you remember me saying there were certain problems? Well, Technically, everything's perfect. But I still can't connect the emulator to the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom's obviously much more compressed than I thought it was. However, I managed to define its precise coordinates.
Russo, click some buttons.
The Maelstrom is now where the Concord station landing ground once was. You remember the station? I hope you won't be knocked out with an attack of nostalgia, because you'll have to come to grips with the Maelstrom. Maybe then I'll be able to establish the connection.
Russo looks toward the horizon.
As a scientist, I think more and more often that we shouldn't switch it off. If we do take the Maelstrom under control, we'll be able to get much more knowledge out of it than we can now. That might break new ground in science. But maybe I'm just an idealist in red socks.
Huh. Okay, that was pretty interesting. About what we figured from her, though. Okay, I'm gonna have to search a couple things. Okay, maybe I won't waste my time. Okay, is that? Yeah, John. So he's the one from Carmen Heights.
The Reisners meet you at the large, brightly lit campfire. Olivia is as nervous and active as always, despite the heat. Johan is thoughtful, as usual. The Blue shakes her blonde locks.
I was wondering when you'd show up. Come in. Do you want me to cook pancakes? Johan, say hello to our guest.
Radiation around the Maelstrom may be kind of concentrated. Mind it when you go there.
Johan offers you his hand, absent-mindedly. He is obviously lost in thought.
All he thinks about is his work.
Olivia moves away, shaking her head. Her eyes look tired. The same kind of tiredness reads in Johan's eyes when he turns to you, sighing. The head of Carmine Heights greets you, but without much enthusiasm.
How are you doing? Everything all right? Yeah, we're fine too. We've got the same old problems, but you know about that. What
Oh,
brings
look at
you
that.
here?
I don't think there's anything I can do to change that either. Yeah, tech is at 81 and I've already got it boosted. Yep. Oh well. Oh, we gotta check out why there's a guillotine.
10 woodmen. 10 woodmen is coming.
Okay, the fops.
A roughly nailed together wooden stage hangs over the yelling and shifting crowd of fops. A makeshift guillotine with an enormous blade standing on top of it. Standing on the scaffold, Victoria points her finger at you, and the crowd quiets down gradually. One by one, the fops turn to look at you.
You caused enough damage to us, Knight. I can give an order and all my people will rush to tear you into pieces. But I'm thinking now, maybe you could render me a service. Consider it. You have a couple of minutes before you die.
The Queen dangles her legs from the scaffold's edge and swings them nonchalantly. Victoria looks at the guillotine.
This is as obvious as it is right, Knight. You will carry me to the Maelstrom.
She frowns, adjusting her crown, which slipped sideways a bit.
That is curious, even. Why those stupid questions, Knight? Could a queen want anything other than that?
Victoria chops air with her hand.
Nonsense. Once we subjugate the Maelstrom, we will have so much ice cream that our throats will freeze. Enough of that wriggling, Knight. Will you help me or not? That is a shame. Well then,
Victoria passes her thumb across her neck.
I need you no more.
A crowd of armed fops begins to surround you.
Damn, that was not what I wanted. She dies first. Oh, cool. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought. Oh, we'll take that.
What do you need?
Well, that's a whole kind of...
Glad to meet you. Bye-bye.
Wow. Okay, that was kind of confusing, kind of weird. I guess she just wanted to die. Okay. Well, we got a little combat. Wasn't really planning on any down here. Through the center, it's just all trash stuff. We'll see if there's anybody else. I don't think there is. Where are we? Yeah, we're up here. Up here, like I said, I went through all up here, and it's nothing but empty campfires. So we'll have to see if anybody tries to speak to us whilst we're inside. Which might take a bit for us to get here finally. Come on now. And what's in here? Oh, empty trash bin. Empty containers. Okay. I don't see anybody over here. Dude there. Oop. Anybody over here to talk to? No, because we are reaching the final point of the game. Alright, the Sigmund steps forward. Make sure you do whatever you want to be done before heading to Concord. The operation cannot be stopped, so there'll be no way back. Once you begin, the entire camp will assist in your operation. I've heard rumors. Many will probably send some help your way, but they'll probably just want to have control over the process. Right now, the whole world is watching you. Take the best things with you. Weapons, armor, plenty of ammo, medical supplies, and finish off other business. If there's anything left to do, now's the time. Well, you'll never know. So... we'll save right there, and when we come back, we will start the end of the game and make it all the way to the whirlwind of doom. But you got to turn in for the last episode to do that, so keep your heads down. Your chewed up armor well in SOBs. Up, and I'll see you again real damn soon.